Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video on how to build UIs with React Native. So I thought let's build an actual app from scratch and show it to you. So in this video, I'll show you how to build YouTube's UI. That is the UI of the YouTube mobile app using React Native. But guys, there is only UI and not the functionality. But you learn many things like best practices in styling and coding design from scratch. So let's get started. So I have a basic React Native app here. The basic app that you get from the React Native CLI. And here's a screenshot of the YouTube mobile app. We'll be coding this UI. We'll be coding the UI exactly like this. So let's get started. We'll start with this navbar here. The navbar with the logo and the icons. I'll just remove this boilerplate code. We don't need this. We'll remove its styles also. I'll just have the container. Yep, so now we have the empty app. We'll start coding with the navbar first. Let's give a view with the style. Let's say styles.navbar. And we'll start writing the navbar style. Let's give the navbar a height of, let's say, 55. And let's give it a background color. I'm giving a background color of white. And let's give it an elevation. So what elevation does is it gives a drop shadow. As you can see here, it gives a drop shadow, so it looks like it's popping out of the view. So now we have coded the navbar. We'll start using the logo and the icons. We'll use an image for that. So for the YouTube logo, I have downloaded the logo from the YouTube brand resources. I'll put a link in the description for the brand resources. So I'll be using this logo. I'll first import the image from React Native and we'll start using it here. The source is, so I placed the image in a folder called images. So /images/logo.png. Let's give it a height and width. Let's give it a width of 98 and height of 22. If you're wondering why I'm giving width of 98 and height of 22, I just played around with the image and saw which looks good, and I came up with this width and height to be perfect for this logo. So let's see how it looks. It's not aligned perfectly. Let's align it with some padding and align it vertically center. So first we'll add padding here. Padding horizontal. So padding horizontal means it gives padding on the left and on the right. Now let's align it center. First let's change the flex direction. In React Native the default flex direction is in column. We're changing it to row. Now in the padding we change the flex direction to row. Now we'll align it vertically center. So align items center. Let's see how it looks now. Yep, that looks perfect. Now we'll start coding these icons. I'll just create another view for the icons. Let's give it a style. Let's say styles.rightnow. Styles.rightnow. Something is wrong. Okay. Yeah. Yep. So guys, for the icons, I'm using a package called React Native Vector Icons. So React Native Vector Icons is nothing but a package which gives you different bundles of icons. So it also contains a bundle called Material Icons, which we'll be using because it is the one that's being used by Google, the Material Icons. So we'll be using the same package called Material Icons. So let's just import this icon first. Import icon from React Native Vector Icons / if you see the name of the package here, it is called Material Icons. So we're importing from the Material Icons. Now let's use these icons now. Icon. So first we need the search icon. First we need the search icon and then we need this account icon. Let's go there. So these are the material icons we're going to be using. So let's search for the search icon. So the name of the search icon is search itself. So we'll use it. Search. Let's give it a size of, let's say, 25. Let's see how it looks. Okay. But it needs to be aligned on the right side, right? So we'll change that first. We'll go to navbar here. We'll give the justify content of space around. Sorry, space between. Now it should look good. So what space between does is it makes sure that the elements are stacked in such a way that there's space in between them. So right now there are only two elements, right? The YouTube and the on the right now. So it makes sure that there's space in between them and the other elements are stacked on the completely on the left and completely on the right. Now we need one more icon. So the other icon is account icon. So let's go and search for the account icon. Account. So the name of the icon is account circle. So let's use it. Account circle. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks great, but it's stacked vertically. It should be stacked horizontally, right? So let's go to the right nav style. Right now, let's give it a flex direction of row. Yep, let's see how it looks. Yep, it looks great, but we need some padding here. I'm padding a margin for the icons. So let's give it a style of nav icon or nav item. Sorry, styles.nav item. Now nav item, and let's give it a margin left of, let's say, 25. Let's see how it looks. I think that looks perfect. Yep, that looks perfect. Yep, that looks exactly like the YouTube navbar. So now we'll just make these icons clickable. So we'll wrap them in a touchable opacity. Touchable opacity. We'll import this touchable opacity from React Native. Yep, let's see how it looks. So it's actually the same icon, but it is clickable now. So we made a clickable button. Yep. So now let's start coding this tab bar, the tab bar with the home, trending, subscriptions, and the library. So I'll collapse this navbar. I'll start coding the tab bar now. So let's give it a style of styles.tabbar. Now tab bar. Let's give it a background color of red just for the visibility. We'll remove this again. And let's give it a height of, let's say, it is slightly bigger than the navbar, so let's give it a height of 60. Let's see how it looks. Yep, here is the tab bar, but it should be positioned in the bottom, right? So this we can achieve using different methods, using position absolute, using the flex system. But I personally feel that using position absolute for this is not a good practice. So let's use the flex system. Flex system is very powerful. Let's use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more view called body for the video elements. for all these video elements. Styles.body. Now what I'm going to do is, for the body, I'm going to give it a flex of 1. Did you see how it went completely to the bottom? So what happened here is, when I gave it flex 1, so what flex 1 does is it occupies the entire remaining space. So here the entire remaining space is this, so it occupied the entire remaining space. Okay, I'll explain it clearly from the beginning. So there are 3 elements in this view. The first one is navbar, second one is body, and the third one is the tab bar. So the navbar has a height of 55 and the tab bar has a height of 60. So the entire remaining space is this part. So that will be filled by the body. So that is how flex system works. Whenever you give flex of 1, it fills the entire remaining space. So I'll remove this background color of red. I'll change it back to white. And now I'll give it a slight border top. I think there's a slight border top for the tab bar. So let's give border top width. It's very slight, so let's give it 0.5, and let's give it a border color of E5. So E5 is slightly different from white. It's slightly darker than white. Let's see how it looks. It's slightly visible here, but you may not see it clearly on the emulator, but it is slightly visible. So that is what we need. We don't need a big black border. We just need a slight border. So now we'll start coding this home, trending, subscriptions, and the library. So let's give another view. Instead of view, we'll use touchable opacity. Let's give it a style of, let's say, tab item, styles.tab item. Let's use an icon for the home. So let's see what's the name of the home icon. I think the name of the home icon is home. Yeah, it is home. So let's use home. Let's give it a size. Let's use the same size. We have used 25 previously, so let's use the same size. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks good, but it's not aligned. So let's go to our tab bar. Let's change the flex direction to row. Let's change the justify content to space around. So what space around does is, I'll show you. So it makes sure that there is space around the elements and not between the elements in this case. It's actually very useful. I'll show you why it's very useful in next few minutes. Let's add the title also. Let's add a text element. Text home. Let's give it a style of styles.tab text or tab title. Tab title. Let's give it a font size of, let's say, 11, and let's give it a color. Let's give it a color of #3c3c3c. So #3c3c3c is it's somewhere between brown and black. Yep, it looks great, but I think the home is not perfectly center aligned. So let's go to tab item. Let's give it an align items of center and justify content of center. So I'm just centering everything. Oh shit. Let's see how it looks now. Yep, now it looks perfect. Now let's add the trending icon and subscriptions and library. So it is clickable, guys. It is a touchable, so it is clickable. So I'll just copy and paste this. So we need this trending icon. Let's go and search for that. I think there's no trending icon here. I already searched for this. There's no trending icon here, but there's a similar icon like trending. It's called What's Hot. We'll use this. What's Hot. And the text is trending. Let's see how it looks. Yep, it looks great. This is what I was talking about, space around. Make sure that it's aligned perfectly. The spacing around is aligned perfectly. So you don't have to like give width and all, 25% width and all. You just have to give space around. It will align perfectly. Let's copy and paste this again. Now we need a subscriptions icon. Let's go and search subscriptions. Subscriptions, come on. Subscriptions. Yeah, the name of the icon is subscriptions. Subscriptions. And the title is subscriptions. Let's see how it looks. Yep, it looks great. And now we have the final tab. Copy paste this. The final tab is library. Let's search for library. No, this is not the one. I think the name of the icon is folder. Yep, there is the one. We'll use this folder. And the title is library. Let's see how it looks. Yep, that looks perfect. Should we add some padding for the title? Yeah, we need to add some slight padding for the title. Oh, let's go to the tab title and let's add some slight padding top. Let's say 2 or 3. Let's see how it looks. I think it looks great. Let's give it 4. I think that is perfect. Now let's start building the video items, this video elements. I'll just collapse this. Usually I like to modularize my code. In a practical situation, my code won't be looking like this. So each tab item will be a separate component. But just for the video's sake, I'm writing it in the same component. But usually I modularize my code so that it's easy to maintain the code. So let's start building the video element. This video element. So let's use a different component for the video element. We'll use a component called video item for this. So for the videos, I have got some dummy data here. So this dummy data I got from the YouTube API. I just copy pasted here. I don't want to make API calls and all here because this video is all about building UIs and not the functionality. So I just copied the dummy data here. So we'll use this dummy data to build the video elements. So I have a folder called components. I'll create a new file called video item.js. Just copy paste some code. Because we'll be using all this anyway. I did not remove the instructions, we don't need this. Now let's copy this. So export default class video item. Instance component, perfect. Render, return. Let's return an empty view for now. Now we are gonna import this video item. Import video item from dot slash component slash video item, and we are going to use that video item here. So right now the video item is empty, so it's just empty. So we'll start coding it. So as I showed you the dummy data, we'll be using this dummy data. So let's import this dummy data first. Import data from /data.json. I'll just alert and see whether the data is being imported clearly or not. So see the data.json, the actual videos are in an array called items. So let's use this. Alert. First let's alert the kind and see whether it's imported perfectly or not. Alert data.kind. Yep. The data, it has been imported perfectly, so we'll start using it. So I'm going to pass a video prop for the video item. So I'm going to pass only the first video, so data.items of 0. And in the video item, I'll create a variable called video. Let video equals to this.props.video. So this video contains the first video from the data. Okay. I'll just alert and see whether it's being passed perfectly or not. Alert video.id. Yep, you can see the video ID here. It's being passed perfectly. I'll remove this alert. I'll give it a style. First I'll copy some code from here, the style sheet. I don't like writing a lot of code, I just copy paste. Let's give it a style called container. Let's give it a padding of 15 because we are given a padding of 15 for the navbar also. So we'll maintain that consistency. Style is styles.container. It's still empty because we haven't passed anything yet. Now we'll start using an image. So for the source of this image would be so if you see this data.json, there's published that, there's channel ID, there's title of the video, there's description of the video, and there's also thumbnails. So we'll be using this thumbnail, one of the thumbnails. So we'll use this medium thumbnail. So the video thumbnail is in video.snippet.thumbnails.medium.url. So URI snippet.thumbnails.medium.url. So let's give it a height of, let's say, 200. So if you don't give it the width, it will take up the full space or the full available space. Let's see how it looks. Yep, the thumbnail is perfect. Now let's start coding this, the channel thumbnail, the channel profile image, the video title, the channel name, the statistics, and the more icon. So let's go here. Let's create a container, another view. Style equals to styles dot, let's say, description container. Yeah, in short, this container. Let's create this container style. Let's give it a flex direction of row because we need the profile image and all these elements to be stacked horizontally. Flex direction of row. Now image. So first we are coding the channel's profile image. This profile image. So guys, in this dummy data, I don't have the channel's thumbnail, the channel's profile image. We'll use some random image. So let's go to randomuser.me. I already have this. Yeah, let's use this. Because I don't have the channel profile image in this dummy data, usually we'll be calling another API to using the channel's ID, but now I don't want to make any API calls, so we're just using the dummy data. So image source equals to URI, and let's give it a style. Let's give it a width of, let's say, 50 and height of 50. What's wrong? Okay. Let's see how it looks. It looks great, but it's in the form of a square. We need it to be rounded. So we'll give a border radius of 25. Border radius of 25. Let's see how it looks. Yep, that looks great. There's one more thing. We need to add some padding here for the description container, because as you can see in this image, there's some padding between the thumbnail and the details. So we'll add a padding top. Padding top. Yeah, I think padding top should be fine. Padding top of 15. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that looks great. Now let's create another view for all this: the title, the video title, the channel title, and the statistics. Let's give it a style of, let's say, video stats container. Video stats container or nothing else. I think that should be fine. Video stats container. Let's say video details in short. Video details. Sorry, I did some mistake there. Styles.video details. Now we'll start writing the text. First we need the video title. So if you go to the dummy data, the video title is in video.snippet.title. Video.snippet.title. Let's see how it looks. Yep, it doesn't look so great. Let's add some font size and all. Styles.video title. Video title. Let's give it a font size, let's say 16. Let's give it a color of, what color should I give? Let's take 3C. Let's see how it looks. Yep, it looks great. It looks exactly like the YouTube app, but we need to add some padding and style it even more. So what I'm going to do is, I'll take this video details and also add some padding for that. Show details and padding horizontals, because we need padding on the left and on the right. I'm going to give 15 because we're maintaining that consistency. Yep, that looks great. Now, one more thing. Video details, and let's give video details a flex of 1. I'll tell you why flex of 1. Now, let's add the more icon. This more icon. Wait, let's finish this stats first, then we'll go to the more icon. So let's add one more text. Let's give it a style of, let's say, styles.video stats. And where are the stats? So go to the dummy data. The first we need is the channel type, the channel name. So the channel name is in here, channel title. So the channel name is in video.channel title. So video.channel title. Let's see how it looks. Something is wrong. It's not loading the channel title. Why? Okay, because it is in video.snippet.channel title. I think now it should load. Yeah, now it's loading. I think the default font size is perfect for this. Yep, I think the default font size is perfect. So now we need the views. We need to add the views. So where is the views in the dummy data? So the views are in, I think it is in video.statistics. Before that, there's one more thing. We need this dot character, this small dot character. Let's search for that. I already searched for that. I'm just copying from here. There's some site called mid.net. I'm just copying it from here. So we'll just use that. Plus, so where's statistics? Video.statistics.view count. Video.statistics.view count. Let's see how it looks. Yep, but we need to format it. Like 14 million views, like 7.3 million views. So I don't want to write a function for that. Let's just search for that. Format. Yeah, I think I already searched for this. So we'll just copy paste this function. We'll just be using this function for formatting the views. Copy and paste it here. Now let's use it. Formatter. It's formatter, right? It's formatter, yeah. Formatter of comma digit is 1. Let's see how it looks. Yep, that looks great. But we need to add this views, also the word views. So I'll just go to this function and change it. Plus views. Now it should be perfect. Yep, that looks perfect. Maybe I should increase the font size slightly for this. We'll see. We'll just add this timestamp also, and then we'll see the font size. So guys, in this dummy data, I don't have the timestamp. Let me check. Yeah, I have the timestamp, but I need to format it. But let's just use some dummy data here again. I'll just put 3 months ago. I need to find another function for formatting it. So I'm just making it 3 months ago. We need this dot character also. Let's see how it looks. Your consistency. Ah, shit. Oh. Yep. I need to slightly increase the font size for this video stats. Yeah, I need to slightly increase the font size. So let's go to video details, not video details. I think I did not give any style for that. Okay, it's video stats. Video stats, let's give it a font size, let's say 14. 14. It looks almost the same. Let's give it 15. Yep, 15 looks perfect. Let's give it a slight padding top. We need very slight, so let's give it 3. Very slight padding. Yep, that looks perfect. Now we need to add this more icon. Let's go here, let's quickly add the more icon. Let's use touchable opacity because it is a clickable. Touchable opacity and icon name. I don't know what's the icon name. Let's go and search. Yep. So we need this more icon, right? More icon. Let's search for more. So the name of the icon is more word. More hyphen word. Let's give it a size. I think this size should be slightly smaller. So let's give it a size of 20. Let's see how it looks. I think it needs to be slightly lighter. Yeah. Let's give it a color code. Sorry. What is it? Yeah. Color. I don't know, maybe E5. I think E5 would be very light. E5. 3C. Let's try. I think 3C would be very dark. Yeah, that's way too dark. I don't know, what should I use? Let's use 8. Yeah, that looks perfect, I guess. Let's use 999. This should be perfect. Yep, that looks great. Do we reduce the font size? No. I think this looks great, guys. This looks exactly like the YouTube's video element. So now we'll start using this in a list, because we'll be having some multiple videos, right? So we'll be using a list which is scrollable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to app.js. Did I miss something here? No. I'm going to app.js. I'm going to import a list element called flat list. So guys, flat list is an element in React Native. You can go to React Native's documentation and check it out. I'll go to body, I'll add flat list. So flat list takes a property called data, where you have to pass the data. So we'll be passing the entire videos, all the videos. So data.items, as I showed you already. All the videos are in an array called items, so we're passing it. Data equals data.items, and we need to pass another function called render item. So what render item does is it renders this element for each item the flat list has. So we will render a video item for every video. Video item, and we're here to pass the video. So usually the video we get here is it's not exactly the video item. The actual video is in video.item and the index is in video.index. So we're going to use video.item. So if you read the flatlist documentation, you'll get it. Let's see how it looks. We have to remove this video. Let's remove this. Let's see how it looks. Yep, that looks great, but there's an error. Virtualize list missing keys for items. Make sure to specify key property. Yeah, or provide a custom key extractor. We'll use a key extractor. So it's just some React Native performance optimization. We have to give a key for each element. We'll give it now. So dismiss. We'll give a key extractor. Key extractor, yeah. So each video has an ID, right? So we'll make the ID as the key for each video. Item.id. And finally, did we miss anything else? Now the error should be gone. Yep, now that error is gone. And finally, Did we miss anything else? We need to add this separator for each video. You can see the separator, right? We'll add the separator now. So again, Flatlist gives another property called item separator component. Item separator component. Here we go. For an item separator component, we need to pass an element which will be used as separator. So what I'm going to do is, I will make a small view. Style equals to, we'll give it a height of 0.5 and give it a color of #CCCC. #CCCC. Let's see how it looks. Something is wrong. Okay, it's not color, it should be background color, guys. Let's see how it looks now. Yep, that is perfect. That looks perfect. Maybe I should slightly reduce the color or something. Let's give it E5 instead of CC. E5. Yep, now it looks perfect. Maybe you can even make the separator even more lighter, but I think now it's almost perfect. Should I make it even more lighter? Fi. Yeah, I think it's way too lighter. Yep. E5 should be perfect. Let's go with E5. Yeah, that is perfect. So here we go, guys. We built a YouTube mobile apps UI, like exactly like that, from scratch without using any third-party libraries or any UI kits. From scratch we built it, and in like 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I think it looks great. It looks exactly like YouTube app, but there are some issues. Let me fix those issues. Yeah, here. As you can see here in the net neutrality video, the video stats is going in, the video title is going in 3 lines, but the maximum should be only 2 lines. So let's go to video item. There's a property called number of lines for the text element in React Native, and I'll just give number of lines to 2. Now it looks great. Yep, now it's looking perfect. Yep. So here we go, guys. We built the YouTube mobile apps UI in like 30-40 minutes. I think it looks great. And the reason I made this video is that I've seen many people struggling to build UIs in React Native. I mean, the beginners, they don't know where to start. They start searching for UI libraries. They start searching for the UI kits. They don't know where to start. So I made this video just to like give a way like how to get started with coding designs in React Native from scratch without using any third-party libraries. It's pretty easy, guys. All you need to do is read the documentation, understand the flex layout. You just give 1 day for the flex layout, understand it perfectly, then you can build anything you want using the React Native, using the React Native flex layout. So here we go, guys. I think we have come to the end of this video. I just wanted to build the homepage. It's not the functionality, it's just the homepage, but building the functionality is not a big deal. You can just add some more state and you can build all the tabs and all. So for this video, this is it. So until next video, I'll see you guys later. So and maybe I'll make another video showing the functionality depending on the response for this video. So until then, see you guys. Bye bye.